start our demonstration. So we will just introduce to you the guidelines, the scorings, and the flow or the procedures of this whole session of demonstration. So the group 4 is your demonstrators, and then your presence and your activities are highly recorded, which is through this written class record. So 3 sessions, so that attendance considered as 10 points, which will be added to the total points after this demonstration. And also, as I told you in our GC, so our performance is subdivided into 3 parts, which is the first is the discussion, because we need to discuss these parts because this is about the lesson plan and the how to become an effective teacher. And the next one is which is part of our performance, the budget. So first one we have the press conference. So that press conference considered as preliminaries of the candidates, whereas they will present themselves and present themselves that is related, the content that is related to the topic. And the lastly is the pageant itself, which is the coronation night, which will be held through the video. Yes, that will be on
Friday.
you know, balik klase Lunes.
Sir, hati
Ay, kasi on Monday is the press conference. So what we are going to do during the press conference? So I will be making the rubrics. Yes, including the names. Please be quiet. Including the names of the candidates and their respective criteria. That is printed. So you will be paying 1 peso for that scoring rubrics. And then all of you must have that because you are going to rate the candidates. So this is the flow. So during the press conference, they will be showing you performance or the excerpt from the pageant through video, and this is an actual. The press conference is actual. So they will be answer some questions from the judge and also from the press, which is you, the audience. So you will be you have the freedom to ask them questions related to the continental education, their hobbies, about their personal lives. So you are going to research about what is the famous food. Yes. How the system of education in that continent. We will be covering 5 continents: the Asia, Europe, Oceania, the Africa, and America. Yes, that is represented by the candidates. And then you are going to score them, and that ratings will determine 50% if who will be crowned as the Miss Continental Education 2024. Yes, and that is worth 20 points. Your ratings is graded. And the first activity that we have done is the reaction. So, did you already have your, you already cast your votes? But I have recorded, so here are some who did not cast their votes. So, Jocelyn, yes. The deadline is 12 midnight this day. Jocelyn, Maricel, Pretty Joyce, Joanne, Nicole, galing na. Next is Kuya Paul.
Masa na doy?
Isa na balik ang yata siya sa GC. Si Jude, si Pai, si Ira. Ano na ka?
Uy, wala na uy!
Si Jean Irish. Malapot? Si Ruby Luna and si Jeda Luna. All of your scores and the presents are recorded. So Raisin will check your attendance today. That is for 10 points. And at this juncture, we are going to discuss you the fourth topic, which is the learner-centered instructional learning processes. So, what is all about? So, let's welcome Ruby Bautista to discuss you the first segment. Lari pa, Day. Day. Day.
Okay, very good. Mana ka din?
Day, present this record also sa oral recitation na lang sa record.
As I been ko ang effective teacher is abuse of mga techniques for the students na that they can easily grasp the information and by grasping information that are being needed or intended for them to learn.
Very good. Ira, clap. What's up? Bumulo, excited.
Napay deadline.
Salita lagi picture.
Remember yung record.
Stop music. Apa yung balita sa wa? So number 1 is, can you read? First that is.
Effective teachers personalize the learning for their students.
So, personalized learning. They recognize that students learn at different speeds and have different strengths. They tailor their teaching to meet individual needs. So, ang makaingon ang teacher is very effective siya kung kanagaling may buwan sa teacher kung asa sila, apisa sa mga students ang weak sila inani, sila na sila strength inani. So, iya matatag sa teacher niya tanan, hindi lang pag na sila different na design a lesson well based on students' needs and interests. So plan well. They create lessons based on what students need and what to learn. Di ba sa pagkakulong kayo?
Teacher, fantastic point. Explain din niya.
So, makailan dyan na effective ang isang ka-teacher if nasi ay iyang knowledge. Ganyan? Sana?
When a teacher is knowledgeable enough to handle situations by
Di ko mag-agree na knowledgeable yan. Dapat kuha ng friend.
flexible.
Okay, very good. Listen on. The teacher can accommodate the different needs of the students. Di ba, pari-pariha na sila o willing.
Yes.
Di ba, kanina ni mag-discuss na. Accommodate different needs of the students. So, if, di ba, diverse na naman dito karoon ng mga students. If ang teacher, maka-accommodate siya, ang kanina, students kay ganahan siya na mag-suluksura. Ang kanina, diri kay ganahan sila na mag
asa nila kinahanglan i-improve.
Yes, very good.
Very good.
Very, very good. So, they regularly check how students are doing and provide feedback. Oh, na siya.
Chart.
Susunod, use techniques to work on tasks.
Then,
So, they use methods that keep students interested and challenged, connecting new information to what they already know. So, ang teacher is maghatag siya o kanagaling iyang kasi tawagan nila kanagaling iyang way of kanagaling tulo. Teaching method niya ba? Balihan na. Ang kanang students is manang bisan pag ang lesson is very boring.
Char.
Maghatag siya o kanagaling iyang way of parang ma-interest ang mga student na maminaw. Muna ang isa po sa ano effective ang isa ka teacher. The sunod is help ka na? Help students learn on their own and from others.
sa charger na.
Pero, isa na. Kasi mga okay, very good. Miss Locrania. So they help students learn independently and from each other using technology and other resources. Muna siya. The last one is have a so we have a deep understanding of their subject and it's para alam ko pagtulong ka din niya pagtulong ka din niya wa kay ibuhan na nang imuhang topic din na. Di ba? Unsa man sorry everyone. But so, ang teacher dapat yung magpanagaling mag-discuss siya sa tibangan, narin siya knowledge about that topic. Kaya kung sa may iyang kailangan i-discuss siya sa tibangan kung wala siya knowledge about that, kung saan man lang
Okay, thank you so much, Ruby. So, according to your oral recitation, so students, so nag-oral ang students, wala kayo mga teacher. Diba? Yes. But we are talking about the effective teacher. Yes, because you are the one who bring the lesson. How can you introduce your lesson to your students? Yes, if you solely depend on your students, right? Because the knowledge of the students is not that yes, it's limited. But when we are teacher, we should be a MPO, more knowledgeable than others, or more knowledgeable than the students. Because you are the one who brings the lesson. So you should be knowledgeable about the lesson. So how can be you an effective teacher if you did not know your lesson? So magalay ato isod sa atong alipatakan when you are going to be a teacher. We should not rely on the students because na-bright sa atong students, or you can ask them, no, that's not. You are not effective. Yes. I will tell you, go out from your job. Yes, find another job if you don't have the knowledge. It's up. Next. The next topic is the DLE or the daily lesson plan. So I know that you have already an idea about the daily lesson plan because we are always make it during our demonstration, right? During Ma'am Alisaka's demonstration. So we are going to pass praise
Right.
the lesson plan before to discuss. But because what's the purpose of the daily lesson plan?
Your guide.
Right. So I need concrete answers. So let me hear from Jamaica Rose. So I encourage you to speak English because this is a kind of practice for us. Because how can we be an effective teacher, an effective English teacher if we always say our vernacular? So what is the use of daily lesson plan for the teacher?
So the daily lesson plan is it serves as the guide of the teacher. It gives where the lesson is written.
So it cannot be printed.
Me, sir. Me, sir, me.
Okay, thank you, Jamaica. Thank you, Jamaica. That's right. Let me hear from other idea. Okay, Paul.
Yes, sir.
I already know.
Why is it important in the daily lesson plan and what we have learned from Dr. Pamela that lesson plan is like a Bible of a teacher, since if what we call this no, we're gonna speak in vernacular. That guide or that thing, if we forgot that to bring or we forgot that to make, maybe our way of teaching or way of our pedagogy is not effective. No? Do you, have you, nakasagot mo sa mga point? Nakasagot ka sa mga point? Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Paul. Yes, that's right. You told that from Ma'am Pamela. How about Pamela? Let's forget about them because that's a traumatic experience. Yeah, that's fine. At least we did not degrade. At least we did not degrade the yes, the quality of the education. Yes, do not mention the name. Okay, please read everyone. Okay, that's right. So, as simple as it is, as what Jamaica and Paul said, so it is the guide or the kind of daily goals for student learning. So, it includes the description of your topic and what? The objective. Yes, that is the main goal of the lesson plan in order to meet your objective. Yes, for now, I will going to show you an example of a lesson plan. This is from the source. Okay, this is an example of yes, a detailed lesson plan. So usually you used to make a detailed lesson plan, but that is useful thing for the students to make. But when you are going to become a teacher, so you should make a detailed lesson plan. Yes. So in that lesson plan, so you are acting. So it has an interaction between you and students. So when you're making it, so you should you should imagine that your students will have this interaction. So this is a little lesson plan from English. So first, makita natin sa lesson plan is the objectives. So we will not deeply tackle about that, but first, objectives. So the content of your objectives is the learning outcome. Yes, that means that it should be made after the instruction. Oh yes, it should have the cognitive, the psychomotor, and the affective one. Yes. From kinsa man siya? part is the subject matter. So as you can see, yes, it has a subject matter, then topic, references, and then material. So I know that you're already knowledgeable about that. Next is the procedure. So so this is the procedure. So here, the teacher's activity and the student's activity. So this is what we call the interaction. Yes, the interaction and the detailed lesson plan. Because when you say detailed lesson plan, so muna bitaw ang hitay karon, napan ko, naging oral si Genevieve. So it should be written in the lesson plan. Bag nakaplano na siya. That is okay. Yes, because we cannot predict the outcomes. At least, you follow your lesson plan. Yes, but
The important part there is that the objectives are met.
yes, that's right, Mr. Next is the motivation. But usually, we do activities before go to the instruction or the discussion. Yes, here the discussion. So I will going to show you this quickly na lang. So, and lastly, the evaluation. And also the assignment editing class. So, now na ang detailed lesson plan. So, the detailed lesson plan is, ang himo na sa detailed lesson plan, if you are in practice teaching. Yes, practice teaching. And if you did not have your 1 year experience as a teacher, yes, so you are going to make a lesson plan because that is your guide. But if you have already done 1 year experience, what are the other things to do? To be detailed? If you have experience, if you have 1 year experience about the detailed lesson plan, because according to that, detailed lesson plan should be made if the teacher did not have a 1 year experience of teaching. Now, like for example, you have your 1 year experience. You are now a teacher. You are now an advisor. So, what the other things that what is the kuan naman? Kung saan naman pila yung buhaton? What is your idea? Okay, this is the point. So, di ba? So I told you that detailed lesson plan is used only if you did not have your 1 year experience. Now, if you are now a teacher, if you handle an advisory, so, kung saan naman pick one, it is detailed lesson plan na gihapon or what? See me? So what about the others? Genevieve, what do you think? You have the idea. You have the idea. So, let me show you what it is. So, it is now called the daily lesson plan. Yes. That is provided from the curriculum na. Yes. So, what is daily lesson? The daily lesson plan? Can you read?
Standard template that teachers use to plan lessons and help maintain quality education standards. DLLs are used by teachers with at least 1 year of teaching experience.
So may I have Genevieve? So can you differentiate now the daily lesson plan and the daily lesson log? Kung ba say oral? Stand. You did not listen. Are you listening to me? Okay, kasi ka oral. Okay, we have Irish. interrupt is
speak the first circle.
how dare you to interrupt me? Elaine, stop that. Yes. Alam mo, Venus, how are you? Sige, let's continue. So, the favorite is the daily lesson ka. The daily lesson ka, press down ha. So, mga to, kung wala pa kay 1 year experience as teaching, especially kung nag-practice teaching pa ka, one example, ani, is you are a sub-teacher. Tungod kay nanganak ang teacher din ka, or na-class, na-pick-up, kay tugod na, kunya, dayon ikaw rin alini sa elementary. Yes. So you already have the 1 year experience. But at that span of 1 year, you are going to use a detailed lesson plan because that is a guide, that is a foundation. Yes, sa ulit mo part 1 sa classroom para makita ang objectives. And then, kung teacher na ka, like for example, si Te, advisor na si Te. Yes, advisor na si Te. So, what you're going to do is, daily lesson lang na. So, kabantay mo ng mga teachers today, dili na naman tag lesson plan, of course. Daily lesson lang, pinaalto na sila lamisa mag-daily lesson lang. So, unsa may isod sa daily lesson lang? So, let me show you an example of daily lesson lang. Perfect ako eh. Okay. Same format for the daily lesson plan. No, daily lesson plan and daily lesson log is different. Yes. Daily, ang teacher will not. Oh my God. I feel like I'm a singer. So the daily lesson log, so dili ko siya taga-adlaw hapon sa teacher. It should be done once a week. Diba? As soon as na mga respective kuhan, mga respective days. Daily lesson log, because dili man ang
So, Rusty, I have a question. Do you think that if a teacher, he or she didn't have a lesson plan, she could handle the classroom very well?
No. Definitely no. Yes. Because according to the study, guys, kung liagin mo 1 year, that's okay. Are you knowledgeable than me? I hold the fan. I hold the pressure. So, guys, maka-teach ka, but you are not considered as an effective teacher. Yes, kung wala kay daily lesson lang, yes, mao dyan inyong timanan. Because this is requirement from the chair or the DepEd. So, hawa sa imo ang professor kung wa kay daily lesson lang, kung di ka pamilya ng lesson plan, you are not an effective teacher. Because mo-reflect na kung saan mo pa handle sa imong class. Kung wala kay lesson plan, oh my God, lutang ang teacher. Right? Oh. Same format from the DLP. So, same naghapon ang format tayo ang kanang objectives, procedure, but ang namalay na ali is na i-divide sa into Monday. So, unsa may buhaton sa teacher anak. So, ilang ibutan dito ang feedback. But, so, ibutan na dito ang feedback na, hala, wala na ako ng mga bata. Mao ni i-revise ang lesson. Yes, mao na ibutang diha. Kung sa'yo ng katunan, uba ng katunan sa students. Mao na isulod sa dili lesson na future teachers na wala ninaw. Teacher mo, diretso discuss ha? Yes, magamagin mo because magamagin mo umuan.
Sabi ko na sila dahil
That explain one of the factor useless profession. Yes. Kaya hindi kami magtanong of one. Noblest, so it is the most, the very, oh my God, this naman dog show because we are excited.
Ready the class as a high social responsibility. I'm a ritual or systematic.
Noblest, it is the most profound of all the, yes, the highest profession, the most profound. Maoy pinaka-value, valuable na profession. Yes. Kung dito sila, madili ka may engineer o kuhan. Kasi may share mo. Teacher, di ba? So yun, understand niya ang DLL o DLP? So kung makuhan mo, so kung mag-teacher mo, dito naman mo. So, question. So, answer in English ha. So, may I have, sige, wala dili. Irish. We don't know time. So, Irish, this is a simple question. Stand up. Stand up. Irish, what will happen to a teacher if he or she will not do the daily lesson lang? Do you think he or she is effective?
No.
Or not? Then explain.
No, because lesson plan serve as a guide. Lesson plan is a law.
You're not listening to me.
Lesson plan. So it serves as a guide. So if ang teacher dili siya musulod sa proper structure of teaching, dili siya considered as effective. Like pwede mabalikan niya o tundo, pwede apply niya ma-tundo or naikuwang dili niya ma-evaluate ang student sa proper way of facilitate.
Okay, thank you, Irish. Okay, let's give a clap to Irish. Claps. Next, the three domains of Bloom's taxonomy. Tourism.
So, good afternoon, everyone. So, are you familiar with the three domains of Bloom's taxonomy?
Yes.
Okay, since you're familiar, this is not recorded. So, let's start with the cognitive. Great. Genevieve. So, Genevieve, well, give me an idea about what is cognitive in Bloom's taxonomy. I know you have an idea.
When we talk about cognitive, the PKASI method belongs here. The knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. When we say knowledge, it focuses on the memory or the recall. Comprehension is the way we understand a certain topic. Application is using the learned materials. Analysis is the evaluating or examining or evaluating the students, learn a topic or the performance of the students. The synthesis is the collecting the information, gathering the information that the students deliver to the teacher, and also evaluation is the way on how you judge, or that's the time you will give the feedback to the teacher.
Okay, let's give a hand to Genevieve. Very complete and precise idea of her. So, when we talk about cognitive, simply it talks about our intellectual skills. So, it relates to our mind. Diba? May cognitive man. So, in writing the lesson plan, cognitive must be there. Kaya parang, the purpose of cognitive there is to
So, gets na? Okay. So, Genevieve said earlier that may mga different levels ang cognitive, the different types. Those are the comprehension, the application, the evaluation, and the synthesis. So, need pa of more explanation or not? Okay, we're running out of time. Basta kaya yung naman sa cognitive, it talks about the intellectual skills and our knowledge in a certain topic. Knowledge na sa cognitive. So, next we have here the psychomotor. So, psychomotor domain focuses on physical skills. So, these are our physical skills on how we apply a certain knowledge about our topic into a more typical para masabdan sa mga students or para mas mag-get sa teacher if that students really understand the lesson through a psychomotor or kana ko sa mga example na mga lesson muna okay, performance. That is one of the best example of psychomotor. Kaya ano man natin sa teacher if that students really grasp or comprehend the idea that the teacher was talking to. So, that's psychomotor. Psychomotor also have different levels. Those are the perception, the mechanism, the adaptation. So, here, kanangkuhan din siya, kanangkuhan din siya, o kanangkuhan sa mga performance sa students. Basta kay, the psychomotor will talk about the performance or how the students will apply their knowledge in a certain topic. That is psychomotor. Kaya psychomotor talks about our learning, mga quadrants of performance. So, the next one is the affective. So, affective. Okay, affective, when we talk about affective, this focuses on our emotions, our attitudes, values, and feelings. It addresses how individuals respond emotionally, their capacity to value and appreciate, and how they internalize and values over time. So when we talk about affective, this relates in our emotions, in our values, and how we value a certain topic, and how we think of a certain topic. So, basta kaya affective, it talks about our emotions and how we value a certain topic, or how we value or how we comprehend a certain knowledge through our emotions. Or kung ano siya affective mo rin, it talks about mga values sa students. Kung saan nila pagkuhan ang topic. So, ang affective side, nasa different classifications. Those are the receiving, the responding, the valuing, organizing, and characterizing. So, these are the levels or the types of kanangkuhan nga mabalong sa affective. Na nandito ang valuing, na nandito ang characterizing. The students will be able to value that certain topic. They will know how to characterize that topic in an appropriate way. So, that's the differences between the cognitive, psychomotor, and affective. So, any questions? None? Nag-visita? Yes, ra? Yes. Okay, simple naman sila siya. Muna niya pa. We'll give the floor to Marcelo.
Press. Paul.
What time is it?
So, have you heard Bloom's taxonomy? Yes. You have any idea about Bloom's taxonomy?
Yes.
Yes? So, who wants to share their idea? Okay, so Bloom's taxonomy is a hierarchical classification system that outlines different levels of cognitive processes involved in learning. It helps educators design learning experiences that promote higher order thinking skills. So, the Bloom's taxonomy is the hierarchical classification. It was considered as a guide for the teacher to share his or her knowledge. So, little background of Bloom's taxonomy is it was originally developed by Benjamin Bloom in 1956 and it was revised in 2001. Yes? Now, ang understand is it was muna ang revised or yes, revision. Then ang
originally received from Benjamin Bloom in 1996 or 1956. Yes. And so, let's talk about the knowledge. So, what is knowledge?
Knowledge?
Our intellectual capacities.
Ma'am, personally, we have different knowledge kasi. Meron kang academic knowledge, di ba? Pero meron talaga, may knowledge tayo. May iba't iba tayong tinatawag na knowledge.
Bakit ako wala?
Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko siya na.
Actually, if you listening to Miss Jennifer earlier, she already explained knowledge. So knowledge is your ability to recall information or imong i-recall imong previously na-learn or mga memorization ingana. Pero wala din siya nag-one of understanding. So imo nag-recall ba? It is the ability to recall or retrieve previously learned material at the bottom of the hierarchy. A learning objective at this level includes defining key terms, listing the steps in the process of spreading something heard or seen. So, the knowledge is the lowest level in Bloom's taxonomy because it is just the information stored. Yes, the information stored in your brain. So, wala na deeper about for example, recalling dates, mga histories, mga information. So, the next one is understanding or the comprehension. So, this is the most important in our cognitive skill or our ability because nag-need naman siya of require siya of deeper understanding of the information or something. Then, actually, parang comprehension is the next level to knowledge, and it requires understanding the meaning of information, and it involves interpreting, translating, and explaining concepts. This level goes beyond simply recalling facts. So, wala na siya nag-focus sa nag-recall. So, naadili ang mga translation, interpretation, and understanding or comprehension. So, nasa na rin ang kalahian sa comprehension.
Yes, ma'am.
So since Eugene is not here, so I will just we will just review the application and the analysis. So application, it is the application of your understanding. Yes. But how to
Mora
apply?
psychomotor.
Represent?
My question is how to apply it in our business applications. How to apply that mga learnings to written examination?
Ako, B.
Yes, answer.
So, kaya apply no sa we have different types of exam like reflection. Dito na itong apply ng mga understanding na about sa certain topic. Karang using questions nga karang subjective questions ma-apply na to itong understanding sa
Your performance,
yes. Not only the performance but also in written.
Thank you, Christian Derek. Next, let's have the analysis. So first the analysis. Let's have your idea of analysis. Just wait.
So the word self-analyze.
Yeah.
Ako sir, nabanala siya na sir, analysis.
Yeah. So let's proceed to the synthesis.
Kanang kuan. Kana bitang puliag dugo. Ay dialysis dito chan. Lamig.
Synthesis is about the collection of
Assessment
or
two.
recommendation of the knowledge without knowledge analysis is the manatik ko na
Video man.
to create a new yes, to create a new
Bao.
Kagapay na pag-put these words together to create a sentence. Ha? Yes, kaya ganito, based on knowledge analysis. Kaya mga learnings na rin mo ka na Anak pagkamat na ganun sa eskwela, mga kadagdagan, di ba? Di ba yung natin siya is, bumatag siya buwan na overall ato nga. So, the evaluation is about the making judgment. Evaluate natin siya pa. Evaluation, sa ito, judgment, opinions, or findings based on the evidence. So, understand the yes. This is not you.
If the blue taxonomy revised idea, Jesus won.
7 minutes. Kamay nga yung kalingan. Ulit nga yung kalingan. Pangkat lang na.
Let's live.
About the Bloom's Revised Taxonomy. So the Bloom's Revised Taxonomy is remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. So originally, sa Bloom's Taxonomy, so kan, di ba napansin, mayroon eh.
Sa original,
Pilosopo, Miyara ha.
revised is verb.
So the Bloom's Taxonomy uses nouns while
Noun, ja. Verb ng what?
Revised is verb, diba? Knowledge, noun. Then, ikaw siya is
Remember.
Remembering.
So,
Remember me,
so the
Baba.
original Bloom's Taxonomy is still widely used
Wapa
in
ko'y
provisional planning. So,
mamatay na.
Taxonomy. But, the purpose of the Bloom's Revised Taxonomy is that we can deny the fact that our world is evolving. So, ang concept ng educational practices sa educational practices sa school is nag-evolve sa. So, in 2001, a former student of Bloom published a new version, the taxonomy to better fit educational practices in the 21st century. So, the proponent of the revised Bloom taxonomy is Lauren Anderson and David Hartman. Then, first is the remembering. So, remembering is can the student recall or remember the information, or recall or recognize a specific information? So, the verb, the learning outcome verb na gigamit is, for example, define. So, in terms of, for instance, the noun. So, define what is noun. So, one equal remembering. Next is understanding. Can the student explain ideas or concept, or explaining ideas or concept?
Remembering.
So, the learning outcomes first is, for example, abstract, arrange, discuss, or
57 minutes
For
left.
example, distinguish what is noun and
To distinguish.
Next is applying. Can the student use the information in a new way? So, example, learning outcomes verb is apply, calculate, carry out, believe. So, for example, complete this sentence using appropriate noun or noun has different one.
Fe.
Next is analyzing. Can the student distinguish between the different parts? So, one can is break material into its constituent parts and determine how the parts related to one another. So, example is analyze,
Julian.
arrange, break down, and
Julian.
classify. For example, classify this word inappropriate sa noun ba? Classify ko ano siya, proper noun or then, next is evaluating. Can the student justify a standard decision? So, evaluating is also a judgment. So, for example, appraise, conclude, consider, contrast, evaluate, predict, decide, or determine. Next and lastly is the creating. Can students create a new
Judah.
ideas
Judah.
and put elements together to form a new parent functional group. For example, arrange, assemble, build, collect, combine, and groups. Connect what's creating new
Gusto ko dyan,
ideas.
Min.
Then, usually, kita nila to kaysa
Baka si Domis ako. Brazil. Masa na sapatos eh? Na.
Ano sila mo gamay na lang.
Ako ito mamama day.
Oh, hindi na diretso na lang. I-introduce ra. Dali please. Come on, please.
Oy, birthday ni Mitch.
So, my topic is all about taxonomy, cognitive levels, and keywords. So, the taxonomy
Ma'am, dili makita, ma'am.
each representing a different degree of cognitive complexity. So, here are the 6 levels along with the cognitive skills and
Nicole.
associated action, verbs, or keywords that are typically used to describe each level. So, first, the level 1 is the knowledge. It's to recall the information. So, an example of the keywords are kagaya ka lang. To recall, to identify, list. So, next, level 2 is the comprehension. So, it is to understand the meaning or to paraphrase a concept. So, example keywords of the comprehension is to explain, summarize, and paraphrase. So, the level 3 is the application. So, it is to use the information or concept in a new situation. So, the keywords in application is to use, to implement, or to solve. The next is the level 4 analysis. To break information or concepts into parts to understand it more fully. So, the keywords of analysis is to analyze, to break down, or to compare or contrast. Next is the sentences. Put ideas together to form something new.
Synthesis. Put ideas together from. Mo din ang photosynthesis.
So, the keywords kind of
Oh, ito.
Mo bit na photosynthesis
Wag mo na
nga
pudlawan.
kasi diya di ba?
Wag mo na pudlawan.
Generalization.
So the level 6 is the evaluation to make judgments about value. So the keywords in the evaluation is that to create, design, and build
Gerald.
or construct. That's all the keywords.
Very good, Miss. I like it.
I-introduce na lang.
Next is the 4 categories of knowledge.
Categories.
Birthday meets.
Categories. Meet.
Factual knowledge.
Kuha meet. Kuha meet. Fact.
It is evaluation of knowledge.
Babe.
Sa building pa, siya like nalilin. Siya siya foundation of knowledge for the one
Babe.
mga ideas in mga ikuan
Babe.
build
Babe.
information. Next is conceptual. So muna siya ang this.
Uy, next Miss A. What ito eh?
Deeper na ka. Yung knowledge siya, mali ang knowledge yung nakakataw ng making connections of all different information. Next is procedural. Madali ang applying what the process sa imong pag-learn sa topic step by step.
Video dyan.
Procedures, work result procedures.
Di, para proof.
Next